Hello. Miss y'all so much. Cannot wait to be back. I'm really enjoying teaching you science. So fun, so exciting, and y'all are all experts at this. So we're gonna dive right in. Behind me, you can see that I made a board for all of our language of discipline. Please remember, language of discipline, the icon looks like this. Okay, remember the mouth, language of discipline, it's our vocabulary words. It's the words that we speak. Okay, it's the words that are particular for science. Those are all of those. So far, we've talked about living things and non-living things, how they have interdependence. Living things depend on non-living things. Living things have interdependence with other living things. And non-living things have interdependence with non-living things. How? Good question. An example, a seed. Is a seed living? No. But a seed depends on soil, which is also not living. A seed depends on the sun, not living. And a seed depends on water, not living. Okay? So what I want you to think about and know are some more words that are behind me. Think about life cycle. Life cycle. It's a cycle. Like you're riding a bicycle, the wheels just keep on moving. Or you can think about it as stages of growth. But the word we're going to use is life cycle. Another icon I like to use for this lesson, dun dun dun, overtime. Does that stop? Keeps going and going and going. It's a life cycle. It's a cycle over time. How things change or grow over time. Think about you. Have you always been 7, 6? No. What was the first stage in your life cycle? Well, you were in mommy's belly, right? Then you were a precious baby. And then you were a toddler with me. Then you're going to be a teenager. And then you're going to be an adult. Is that it? Life cycle done. You completed your life cycle. Check. No. Because remember, living things have to be able to reproduce. So when you're an adult, you're going to have kids that are going to go through the life cycle. And your kids are going to be living things. So they're going to need to reproduce. And they're going to have kids. Cycle. Life cycle does not stop. It may look different, but it does not stop. And I'm going to show you in just a second how it can look different. First, I want you to look at these animals. And when I show you them, I want you to tell me, what are these animals? I want you to tell me what the animal is. Oh, and they're so cute. First, what's that animal? What are the characteristics about that animal? Okay, sheep. How many of you thought lamb? It's a sheep. Characteristics. It's a baby. Little. It's being fed through a bottle. What about this one? Oh my precious. What's the characteristics? Baby. Little bitty ears. Kind of looks a little sad, right? Scared maybe? Or it's just precious. Okay, now I want you to look at these animals. Look at that hair. You say, Miss Mac, that's a sheep. Now look at these. Say, Miss Mac, that's a lion. Could it be? Could it be? Could these baby animals have grown into these animals? I think so. I think so. They went through the life cycle. Remember how I said that life cycles are continuous? Every living thing goes through a life cycle? And remember how I said just a second ago that it can look different, it can be different, but it's still, every living thing's still going through the cycle? Look at these. What if I turn it like this? Okay, way better. Look at these. They're both lions, right? But what characteristics does this top one have that the bottom doesn't? What characteristics? What is the same? What is different? We know they're both lions. But you're right. This top one has a mane. This top one has a mane. Does the bottom one have a mane? No. Why is that? They're both lions. They both went through the lion life cycle. But why does one have a mane and one doesn't? Because the boy lion has a mane. The girl lion, they don't have manes. So if you're ever at the zoo or you're watching a video and you see a lion that doesn't have a mane, it's a girl. If you see a lion that does have a mane, it's a boy. Life cycle's the same, but they look different, and that's okay. I went through the same life cycle as you. We look different, right? I'm at a different stage in my life cycle, right? Because I'm an adult, but I still went through the same life cycle as you. And when you're an adult, are you going to look like me? No. So it's okay that it's different. It's just the life cycle is the same. There's another word up here. Structure. Life cycles have structure. Starts as this, then it goes to this, then it goes to this, then it goes to this. This, okay, continuing. It's a structure. It's not just bam, baby, adult, right? It has to be structured and it has to go through all the stages, all the phases. Stages and phases, okay? Keep that in mind when you are learning about all these different life cycles of all living things, not just animals, not just plants, not just humans, all stages of living things. I have posted on Google Classroom a video for the life cycle of a frog. So you're going to get to watch the life cycle of a frog, as well as one on life cycle of living things. And also at the end, you're going to get to do a cut and paste. So you print it and cut and paste for the life cycle of a frog. So you're going to get to see the stages it goes through. If you don't have a printer, feel free to draw it and label it. Label? What does that mean? Well, if I was to label myself, I would say, I would write on here, hair. Put a label there so I know that's hair. Nose. Put that label on my nose. Okay, so if you're going to draw the stages of a frog for the assignment, I want you to label it. Capiche? Capiche. Love you.